this is Kayla Thompson, and it is week 7, and I'm in group 4, and our question for this week is, according to the video lecture, how does ecological measurement help us to do better research and action, and how would you apply it to your own interests? So from the video, we learned that ecological measurement provides us with the evidence that can help us to improve the work that we're doing. So without having ecological measurement, we may not find out things that we could if we did implement ecological measurement. And we also learned from the video that thinking ecologically is really important because it kind of gives you that better understanding of what's going on, deeper insight, that if you weren't using ecological measurement, you wouldn't have that same level of understanding. So a personal interest that I have that I would like to explore through the master's program is working with the refugee populations. So using ecological measurement for that at kind of the more basic temporal representation level, just measuring change over time, seeing the impact that these refugees have had, just starting at that very basic level, like I said, and observing them and seeing what you see, and then as you make those observations, you can kind of start to maybe get a better understanding at the next level. Okay, this is why this is happening. Now we can look at this. Maybe this is why they are struggling with understanding the language. Now let's look at the next level of that. What can we do to improve it? So as you get the basic level of understanding, you can kind of work your way up into that within level analysis, making smaller observations and then generalizing your way up to more observations. And then moving into the cross-level analysis, as you are making these observations, you can kind of start to make connections. I saw this and it relates to this. So it allows you to kind of connect all the things that you see, that okay, these refugees are struggling with language, that they're also struggling with education, they're also struggling with healthcare, and you kind of start to see that the things that are causing those struggles are all interrelated. You start to see a connection going into a deeper level of what's causing those problems, that if you weren't using ecological measurement, you wouldn't have that understanding, you wouldn't develop that deeper knowledge of the issue. And then going into the highest level, the trans-level analysis, where when you observe something for long enough, you kind of start to make a prediction. This has happened so many times, so this is going to happen. The refugee population is struggling with language, so if we provide them with this educational program, it's shown us in the past that this will be successful, that change will occur, they'll have a better understanding of the language. So you can kind of put your ideas into use and observe the impacts, and by doing that enough, you kind of get a really good picture. You get a really deep understanding of everything kind of as a whole and bring it all back together. So using each of those levels for the ecological measurement and can have really great impacts on your research, on your actions, because it really just allows you to have a deeper understanding, and it allows you to have a deeper impact in order to make change, which kind of going back to that, the ecological aspect, that we do have a responsibility to make change, but we also have a responsibility to understand the changes that are happening. So I think that using ecological measurement is really important and really does benefit our research.